I bring you the update from day one, and we have some big changes, so I wanted to catch you up on that. First of all, now we have 3 different tracks to let you choose your own adventure. All right, so if you're a beginner, I would say it would be safe to just stay with the step-by-step tutorial. So again, this has the links and all that. Go to my step-by-step tutorial, and then on YouTube Live, bring in any questions you have. Bring in any questions you get stuck. And don't be afraid to ask any questions. There are no dumb questions, only dumb answers, which I might give you some. If you are intermediate, if you are at the next level, then you could follow along with me with the real Power BI project that I'm showing. So this is a real project that we ran in the class with business person Kimberly Marie, and I'm going to walk you through the data. And it's going to be a guided experience. I'm going to guide you step by step. So every day would have a specific task that we do, and I'll provide you the files. And I'll tell you more about that in a second. And if you are at the next level still, if you're kind of beyond that, or you do have the option to choose your own project, work with your own data, that might be where the best learning comes from. So by all means, go ahead. I have some tips here on how to choose your project. But then again, if you have any challenges, bring it to the live session. And my friends, I've been helping people online for years now, and we have lots of tips and tricks where you don't have to share your data to ask me your Power BI questions, so we can do it a lot of different ways. So that's the first thing. And again, it's all there on your challenge information page. So the link is always going to be in the emails that I send out, and just click on choose your adventure, and it's going to have the information on the 3 tracks. Now the next thing that we have that I have updated is the resources section. So now the resources section, for one, it's going to have all the replays from the call, including this recap. We're going to be adding that there. So you're going to have the recap, you're going to have the full live calls, all of that. And most importantly, if you click this icon, I hope it's clear enough. If you click this, you get access to all the files part of the challenge. Now the first thing is this daily plan and notes. So if you go in there, it's going to have our daily discussion. Okay, I just updated it. So you can see it has all the notes from our daily call, whatever was discussed on that day, and then it also has the kind of the agenda of what we plan to cover in the real Power BI day 1, day 2, day 3, and so forth. So that's the first thing. But if you go to the real Power BI day 1, this has all the files you need if you are in the second track. If you are in following along with the real Power BI project, then you have in the document, it says kind of what you need to do. Day 1, you need to connect to provided data file, combine monthly sheets, clean up and bring it into a single Power BI table, and add the ultimate calendar. And again, if you go to the files, real Power BI day 1 has everything you need to do that, right? So these two go hand in hand. This has the task, this has kind of the files. And the files, of course, there's the data there. There's the begin file. Now the end file is the solution, right? So yeah, I mean, you can look into it maybe after taking a shot, or if you really get stuck. And this one, it links into our live call replay, but it links at the exact point where I talk about the real Power BI project. So notice here, I'm just starting to talk about the real Power BI project, so it links exactly to that point, so you can see the steps that I take from begin to end. And we might clean that even further. We might even record a separate video just so it's a lot more compact, because sometimes in the live call we go into discussions, right? So it has all of that, and it has some of the other resources you might need. So in this day 1, we use the ultimate calendar, so I included the table right here. You don't have to go anywhere to download it, and I also linked to the ultimate calendar playlist. So again, I just want to make sure that you can follow along. But that brings me to the most important discussion that we had on this day. Man, I think this is the most powerful discussion. We did have some Power BI questions that were asked on the call, but I believe the most important one was Lisa. And first of all, thanks to Lisa for sharing that with us, that, hey, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. So guys, here's the thing. Now, that's the reason I went back and created these tracks, because the idea is not to get you overwhelmed. The idea is to really have you believe, because I remember when I started, and yeah, I mean, every step you take, it's hard, but it's gratifying too, right? So I want you to experience that, and I want you to enjoy that journey, because Power BI is an amazing tool, and I don't want to put you in the land of overwhelm. So first of all, definitely choose your adventure, and it's okay. It's not a race. It's not a competition. It's not like folks here are better than here. They're just at different points of stage, right? So yeah, so just stay within that. And if you want to, I mean, it was pretty deep discussion. And one thing that I shared was, which I like, which I picked up from um, Stephen Covey, and where he talks about just focus on a small circle. It's like, hey, I'm just gonna do this right now. And another thing that has helped me in a big way is just thinking about things differently. Watch out for the words you use. Watch out for the thoughts that you think, and instead of classifying yourself as, oh, I'm the newbie, I'm so green, I'm just getting started, I want you to imagine yourself like you're the rocket sitting on the launch pad, right, ready to take off. And would you rather be anywhere else? That's a great place to be. In fact, I feel slightly envious, because I remember how exciting it was for me to start on that journey. And yeah, I know what you're getting into is going to be super exciting, but yeah, just hold on. Just don't, if overwhelm starts to creep in, just take a step back, relax, and refocus. All right, my friend, I'll see you on day 2. Power on.